There has been a quiet tension around the backline this week, not the kind supporters notice immediately, but the sort that subtly alters training sessions and shortens conversations. One position, in particular, has suddenly become vulnerable. That matters, because defensive stability has been one of the few constants fans have been able to rely on during a season that has already tested patience. The timing is what makes it unsettling. The window's open, depth is thinner than it was a month ago, and momentum for a playoff push still feels possible if the foundations remain intact. Lose the wrong player now, and the impact is not just tactical, it affects confidence, selection, and belief in what this group can realistically achieve over the next 4 months. Supporters will have noticed how settled the central pairing has looked. No fuss, no drama, just consistency. When one part of that partnership drops out, the difference is clear. That is why any noise around that area travels quickly from the stands to the training ground. This is not about rotation, it is about removal. The source of that unease is now clearer. According to Italian journalist Maurizio Russo, Serie A side Sassuolo are considering a move for Phil Neumann from Birmingham City during this window. This is not a fringe figure. Since arriving at the start of the season, Neumann has started every match he has been available for. 21 appearances across competitions, all from the start, all trusted minutes. That alone tells the story. He has become a key figure alongside the captain, particularly important following the recent loss of loan cover at centre-back. What makes the situation harder to accept is how planned his arrival was. This was not a reactive signing. A pre-contract had been agreed months in advance after an earlier failed attempt to sign him despite interest from clubs in Germany. He was recruited with a specific role in mind, and he has delivered exactly what was expected. Now, interest from Italy has emerged, and it is not driven by financial pressure elsewhere. Sassuolo are simply assessing him as a way to strengthen their defence. Mid-table security in Serie A carries its own appeal, especially for a player approaching his late 20s who understands that such opportunities are not guaranteed to return. From Birmingham's perspective, the timing could hardly be worse. Defensive options are already limited, and the league table still allows room for ambition. 7 points off the playoffs is not comfortable, but nor is it beyond reach. Losing a guaranteed starter now would mean problem solving rather than building momentum. Around St Andrews, the mood is one of cautious concern rather than outright panic. Nothing has progressed beyond interest at this stage. But supporters know how quickly monitoring can turn into formal bids once January reaches its final stretch. If this situation develops, holding firm would say a great deal about how strongly the club believes this season still has something left to offer. This is not just about one defender, it is about whether resisting now protects a push later, or whether another vital piece slips away before the run-in has even begun.